For years, I struggled with my body. I was in constant battle with myself. Externally, it displayed itself in various ways. But I was always searching for one thing. I craved control. For a while, I managed this desire, and it didn't fully reveal itself until I went through a challenging experience that left me feeling vulnerable. I felt like I had no authority over my body. And as a result, I turned to food, thinking it was the only thing that I could regulate. Little did I know that 4 months later, I would be diagnosed with anorexia and being informed that I should be hospitalized. I'm here today to bring light to a subject that is often enveloped in secrecy. Like most other addictions, eating disorders are not uncommon in the way they creep up through your subconscious. I thought I was doing the right thing, exercising and eating healthy. I ran every day without fail. I always took the stairs, refused to miss a workout, and had a panic attack if I did. I can count the things I allowed myself to eat on one hand. Pretty much all food was off limits. I didn't think about my friends, family, the future, because all of my time was spent calculating every macro and micronutrient that passed my lips. As I recalculated the calories I had consumed within the last minute, hour, and day, I cried. But eventually the tears just stopped and I couldn't cry anymore. I couldn't smile anymore. I was just numb. But what I did worked. I lost weight. When I was 14, I was told that I needed to gain half my body weight to be healthy. Half of my body weight. This was crazy, I thought. I was healthy. Everyone else was just jealous of me. I was the one who had it all figured out. So I told the doctors, therapists, and dietitians that I would do my best to get better. But secretly, I congratulated myself on my success. I will never forget that spring afternoon, that ECG, the day I was told that my heart could fail. My heart rate was so low that the doctors thought it could stop beating. I was 14 and I thought I was going to die. But a small part of me realized that life might be worth it. It was the first step in acknowledging that I had to say something. Recovery was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I was ashamed, terrified of being known as that anorexic girl. But slowly, I gained my life back. I could smile again, laugh again, and I finally found the way out. Being recovered doesn't mean that I never struggle, but it means that I've learned how to cope with life in other ways than depriving myself. When we feel lost or lonely, we reach for the things that make us feel safe. My escape from the world may be different to yours. It may be the same. Some people turn to drugs, alcohol, and other addictions. Some internalize their pain. Sometimes it's manifested on other people. Some people reach for something that makes them feel safe. Someone, it can even be a person. While all of these ways of dealing with stress or pain can be okay for a while, I realize that they're only okay until they're not. At one point or another, every one of us in this room will go through something hard. We have no control over the challenges that we will be confronted with, but we can choose how we react to them. So I thought I would share the 3 things that helped me to recover and truthfully changed my life. Number 1, be vulnerable. Talk to someone. It can be anyone you trust, as long as they're willing to listen. Our coping mechanisms are all different, but we tend to hide our insecurities from the people and the world around us. But I can promise you that by telling just one person, whatever you're going through will seem a little bit more manageable. Mental illness, disease, divorce, death, sexuality, these are all things that we can shy away from speaking about because they make us feel uncomfortable. But what if I said that 1 in 4 people will experience some sort of mental illness throughout their lifetime? What if I said that 90% of girls in the average high school have been on some kind of diet? So the next time you feel like reaching for that thing that makes you feel safe, or you feel like not telling anyone that you're just not okay, I challenge you to tell someone. Number 2, be your own best friend. We would never go up to someone we love and tell them they just weren't good enough. I want my friends and family to know that there isn't anything I would change about them. So let's do the same thing for ourselves. Treat yourself like you would treat your best friend or the person you love the most. The day that you become okay with yourself, confident on your own, is the day you stop reaching for that crutch, that safety blanket, that escape. Number 3, know that it will get better if you want it to. I chose recovery because I realized that there is a difference between living and surviving. I realized that my life did not have to be defined by numbers. My self-worth is not defined by my weight. Our success is not dependent on our academic average. Our value as people is not measured by the number of likes we get on Instagram. And our happiness is not reliant on other people. When I was 14, I was told that I needed to gain half my body weight. It took 2 years, but it's the most rewarding thing that I've ever done. Whatever you have gone through, whatever you are going through, or whatever you will go through, know that there will be something good. It took me a long time to realize that being anorexic doesn't need to be a secret. So if you haven't already, say something, because someone is listening. Thank you.